Yeah, anything unreasonable. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe like a jet fighter plane.
Maybe something like that, but that's about it.
Yeah, let's talk some weather, though. We do have some issues, I think, that we're going to have to worry about for this afternoon on some stormy weather headed our way. Frontal boundary that's on the map right now already bringing some nasty storms across parts of Pennsylvania and upstate New York. However, they make it to us sort of at prime time, so to speak, when we get the heating of the day underway and we get some of the good ingredients active in the atmosphere. In the variable wind, that is going to change, the wind specifically. So partly sunny start, like we said. Those storms are set to move in. We're going for about 2 o'clock, give or take. It just depends where you are in the tri-state area. But as we move it forward through the later part of the afternoon, we're really going to see more of a widespread stormy pattern picking up here. Those storms are going to be capable of producing not just the heavy rain, but also large-size hail and gusty winds. I can't even rule out an isolated tornado. It's a slim chance, but this is going to be a very potent front with good timing and good ingredients to produce that. So we'll keep an eye on it for you and, of course, keep you informed here at CBS 2. Temperatures holding tight, though, for us into the 70s. It's a milder start than we had yesterday this same time. Even out in Walden, we were actually only in the 50s yesterday at this time of the morning, but holding into the 60s for you there because there was a lot more cloud cover, kept some of that moisture, I should say some of the heat, trapped in, so we didn't lose quite as much of it to the atmosphere. Now, the flash flood watches begin for northern parts of New Jersey as of 2 o'clock. For the city and out to Long Island, it's 4 o'clock, so that gives you a sense of the timing of when things are going to really get underway here. Not much overhead, as we've been saying. Just a couple of little blotches of green on that radar right now, but off to the west, that's where it starts to pick up. And you can see sort of that separated line. That's the leading edge of our cold front, which is actually still technically back over parts of the Great Lakes. That's all going to continue its trek on east, however, so we do have to worry about it for the better part of the afternoon and into this evening. And again, hail, gusty winds, isolated tornado threat, as well as heavy rain. That's one thing that we also want to mention, too, because the flash flood watches will go into effect as well. Tropical Storm Irene has formed. Now, there is a hurricane warning in effect for the Dominican Republic. Hurricane watch is in effect for Puerto Rico. If you plan to travel to those areas, make sure you're checking up on this and plan around that, obviously. We potentially could be looking at a U.S. landfall into the upcoming week. So another thing that we'll keep an eye on. It looks like Florida would be the bullseye for that at this point. Partly sunny storms approaching, though, as the day goes on into tonight. The threat continues for the severe storm-wise for us tonight, then.
All right.
We were warned.
Yes.
Okay, you're right. Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot. Investigators are still trying to figure out what caused it.
Good job, Otis.
Just wanted to get that in there.
Way to plug.
All right, well, things got very hot off the